I'm just about to turn 40, just got laid off, and here I am delivering sandwiches to strangers. Welcome back to Midlife Casin, where we talk all about how I got laid off, am having a midlife crisis, and trying to figure out how to replace my income without a job. Today we're going to talk about my first money-making method, food delivery. I'm going to give you my honest take, the good, the bad, and also what I'm trying next. Stick around because at the end, I'll give you my honest results of food delivery and then also an update on my finances. A week after my layoff, I couldn't help myself. I had to make money fast. So Uber Eats and DoorDash seemed like an obvious choice. The process was surprisingly easy and quick to get started. My background check passed in under an hour and I was ready to go. I started both apps on a Monday afternoon and then I hit the road. What I liked right away was the flexibility. I could just turn on the app and make money. I even found it kind of fun at first, like a game, waiting for orders to pop up. But I didn't really think through the downsides. Burning all the gas, the wear and tear on my vehicle, waiting around for orders, and then realizing half the people don't even tip. At first, I accepted every order, not knowing how to differentiate between the good and the bad. After some research, I learned that you want to try to aim for at least $1.50 to $2 per mile. Once I figured that out, I was making somewhere around $20 to $25 an hour. But when I started, it was less than $13 an hour. I found this app called Gridwise that gives you stats about gig work in your city, and it was pretty helpful. It showed me when were the best times to drive and where to drive, but it didn't answer the real question. Which restaurants should you hang out by to make the most money? Over time, I figured it out. I live in St. Pete, and if I sit near 4th Street during lunchtime, I catch downtown workers ordering food. They tip way better than random neighborhood orders. I got tipped 5 cents once. I'd rather get stiffed than get 5 cents. I mean, who does that? Then there was the subway incident. Very strange. I walk in, it seemed like no one was working. Finally, a lady came out and she said,
"We don't have mayonnaise for the tuna. Oh, and no oatmeal cookies."
I'm like, okay, so what do I do? And she said that the customer would have to cancel the order or get something else. I had to reach out to support, and thankfully they gave me half of the fee, which was $1.88. Sometimes you even get combo orders where you have to go grocery shopping and do food delivery. So one time I had to go to Sprouts, do some grocery shopping, and then also go to CiCi's Pizza. Something that was really interesting was walking around shopping for things that I had never even heard of before. It took me a while to find those items, and it was adding extra time to an already low-paying offer. In fact, I had to drive 18 minutes to deliver that CiCi's Pizza, and the customer stiffed me for it. Sometimes it actually works out though. The other day, I was at another one of my side hustles, and I decided on my way home that I would pull up the DoorDash app. Right away, a Chick-fil-A order popped up, and the delivery route brought me near my house, only like 2 or 3 blocks away. To top it off, the customer gave me an extra $3 tip, which has never happened before, and I think it was because they saw I had 3 of my kids with me. So I made $8 for just driving home. Between the two, DoorDash wins, no contest. Uber Eats was sending me $2 to $3 offers for really long drives all the time. My friend Olivia even posted this hilarious screenshot on LinkedIn. $5.15 for a 34-minute, 21-mile trip. She joked it would actually cost her $9 to make the run. DoorDash at least felt more legit. They even sent me a welcome gift after my first delivery. Although it was just this insulated DoorDash bag, at least they tried. Uber Eats didn't do anything like that. The first week I made $107.02. The second week I made $26.50. And the third week so far I've made $38.25. Keep in mind, ever since the first week, I haven't really spent much time in the app. I really only turn it on if I feel like I might be able to get an offer that's on the way. And even the first week, it wasn't like I was working a lot. I worked like 3 days and maybe 2 hours for each of those days. I did the math for my most recent week, and if we average it out, I made about $19 an hour. But remember, that's before gas, car insurance, and the wear on my car. So do I recommend food delivery for a method of making money? No, not really, but try it out for fun. See what you think. So I needed to find a different approach, something that didn't require as much gas and something that was more fun. I'm happy to say that I did find another side hustle that was better than food delivery, and the tips are way better. I won't spoil it yet, but let's just say rather than wear on my car, I'm wearing out my walking shoes. Some people have asked me how I'm even able to afford to do this with a family of 6, and that's a good concern. But I do have some savings set aside that should last me for about 6 months. So if in 6 months I'm still posting videos about how I'm only making $19 an hour, call for help. But what's the goal? What am I aiming for? To replace my old salary plus benefits, which should be about $2,000 a week or $8,000 a month. So I only need to figure out how to make 52 times more than what I made in DoorDash this week. I also just wanted to take a second to say that this isn't all about the money for me. I'm not here trying to get rich. What I'm actually doing is I'm trying to figure out what God wants next for me and my family in this season of my life. I trust that He'll make it clear, so please be praying for me as I continue to move forward. Thanks so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you want to continue to follow my journey and also support me further, please click the like and subscribe button now. I'm going to be out of town next week with my family, so I won't be posting any new videos, but get ready because after that, I'll be making a video about my next side hustle, and trust me, it's way better than food delivery.